Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is 10:45 on Tuesday morning, so I'm 15 minutes away from my tea and my toast, which I'm really looking forward to because I woke up hungry this morning. So, anyway, we'll get to that. So, hopefully, you're having a good day. It is a beauty of a day today. It was gorgeous yesterday. I'll tell you more about that after we've discussed today's bag. So, today's bag is it's a shoulder bag. It's a beautiful bag. It's by Fossil. Now, I don't come across a lot of vintage Fossil. I have had a few. This was another one that was in my .com stash, and I looked at the foam pocket and I thought, I think this is just borderline vintage. So I'm going to include it in my Etsy vintage stock. So here it is. It is a beautiful deep red, I call it winter red, shoulder bag. It's got, there are a couple of little areas where the coloring is a little darker. Yeah, I think this whole one is darker than this one. But I think it is meant to be a little darker. And then there's a little patch right there. Looks like it's been put on something that was maybe oily or whatever. But other than that, there is a little blemish. Yeah, I don't even think you can see it right there. So it does have a couple of little issues. Has been priced accordingly. I love the kind of knot for the attachment method. It's just like little elements of design that just make it a little different. It's got a great base on it, great gusset, so you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff in here. It has pockets on the end, which I have had people over the years request, ask me for purses that have pockets on the end. There is a little bit of a lining issue, but I will take care of that. I can fix that, so not an issue, not just on the ends there. And then here is your Fossil plaque, and there's your interior. So little wee foam pouch here. You're not going to get today's phones in there, but you might get it in this one. Maybe, maybe not. I think the phones are a little tall as well. So that's the interior. A little bit of discoloration on the bottom as well. So this bag has a few little issues, but nothing that screams at you. Nothing that is going to really make it look badly while you're wearing it. But you know me, I want to tell you everything that I feel is an issue with the bag, because nobody likes returns and nobody likes anybody to be disappointed or upset. So that is today's bag. A little bit of a darkened area there too, I think. So there we go. It is a great, great, great bag. So that being said, I've listed it just now, and we're doing the video now. And the rest of the day is going to be maybe going up to the trailer park. I called them this morning just to make sure somebody would be in the office, because I want to talk to Wendy, the girl who runs the office, about camping and about her trailer park that she goes to in the winter in Florida. I really am very determined to set my schedule up in a way that's going to allow me to do what it is I want to do. So I would like to try and find like a long-term rental for even just February. So long-term as in a month, not, a day or two. So I'm going to talk to Wendy about that. They have a great park that they go to in the winter months, she and Brian. And I want to find out who I would connect with to, I don't want to go through websites. I'd rather do it with somebody I know, maybe to get a better pricing, but also just to get the true lay of the land, because, these Websites can sometimes make things sound a lot better than they are. So yesterday, your chickie here, your leather bag lady, sawed a bunch of boards and replaced damaged boards on her deck. Wow! I was so proud of myself. Listen, if I could draw straight, cut straight, reverse straight, I'd be a carpenter. But I can't do any of those things, and yesterday was no exception. But I got it done, and I have 4 new boards on my deck. And now it is going to be a case of washing it down, giving it a light sanding, and staining it. I'm not really looking forward to doing all that. But there is a bigger goal. It is, even yesterday, it would have been awesome to have had a nice comfy couch to just crash on the deck. And I've got a 2-chair with a little table in the middle, and you put an umbrella. I've got that out there, and oh my goodness me, it was filthy. It was all green, like from the moisture, because it's been so wet the last 2 years, or last year anyway, for sure. I've never had like green kind of moss stuff growing on my white-sided outbuildings, but this year, I mean, I've lived here for 16 years, so I've never had that before, but last year, I'm seeing it now. I'm going to have to wash all my sheds down because it looks disgusting. So, yeah, we've had some really wet weather over the last 18 months, and apparently this summer's not going to be any better. But I am determined to make myself a little bit of an oasis on my deck, but it's going to need a little work, and that's what I'm doing now. So, kind of proud of myself. Did my gym this morning. Yeah, now I'm all showered, and we're going to do this, and then I'm going to keep going. I did my shipping profile for my .com yesterday, and yeah, I'm getting close. Emailed my girlfriend to find out about my spot for Friday for Art Crawl. It's all happening. Booked another show, this time in Guelph, for next month. So I'm going to try and get a couple of shows back to back, and I'm just going to stay in Guelph. It may be $50-$60 cheaper than driving back and forth each time. So, and it's fun. I love staying in hotels. Some people hate it. I love it. I don't know. When you think about it, it's kind of gross how many people have slept in the bed before you. But I don't know. I just like getting out of here. That's the main thing. It doesn't matter where it is, just to get out of here. Anyway, let's do a couple more trivia points for our Christian Dior section. Christian Dior wanted to study the arts, much to his family's outcry. His dad was a bit of a captain of industry, so you can imagine that would not have been a good thing as far as his father was concerned. He found a great family in the artists community. They do support each other. They have a very strong bond, and he found a great connection with that. I think his family, it didn't seem to be that it was all cuddles and how are you today, Christian, that kind of thing. He started out selling paintings. He had a great eye for art, and his brother died, and his mom died shortly after. They say of a broken heart, which, who knows? But that's a pretty tragic thing for a mother to have happen. So you never know. So that's it. We'll maybe do one more. Maybe we'll do a few more, because as I said, I've got 3 pages of Christian Dior. Way too much. So we'll do maybe another couple of days of it, and then we'll take a break and move on to the next Luxe brand. Let me see what it's going to be. Well, it's a little bit more of a regular brand, but still has some history nonetheless. Well, everybody, go and have a great day. If you're in my neck of the woods, enjoy the weather. If not, do something nice for yourself today, and I will talk to you tomorrow.